Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm gonna end the video early today, but I just want to get through today and explain what's going on currently, right? So again, um not that we opened lower today, but today was actually a pretty good day of just a chop. People are probably gonna be like, "Oh, this is the bottom," but we still don't know. Good thing is the 5 day is moving up, moving down, right? So, the 5 days moving down will come down here, right? And if we are gonna see a potential reversal, um, we're gonna see it from left shoulder, head, and then right shoulder from here, and then above right here, and then push up, right? And then close this gap, close this cup right here, right? So then we can see that push up, right? So pretty much that's the scenario if you're headed up, and then that's the confirmation that we do need to look for if we're gonna have some sort of recovery from these levels, right? But don't have the bias yet. If we're gonna keep shorting this, right, we found this pretty good. uh, we close this inverse cup all the way down here, right? So what we need to look out for now is some sort of handle, right, which can form left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right, and then keep pushing down, right? So we need to see some structure like that form for us to take a short down for more confirmation, right? And then the next levels we would target would be 569, 565, 566, somewhere around here, right? So pretty easy trades if you understand the context, right, of where the market is and what to look out for if we are headed down, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then keep pushing down, right? And we have good ways to go down, right? So just wait for the structure. And again, if you're headed up, don't be rushing this, right? Let's wait for the 5 day come down right here, left shoulder, head, right shoulder right here, and then off of 5, right shoulder off of 5 day as well, and then push up to 542, 545, right? But we have a pretty good ways to go either way, right? But I just want to also show you today's trade, which was pretty decent. This divergence that we noticed, right? That formed, that I noticed from at least um, at 1140 all the way, the divergence right here, right? Beautiful divergence right here. So I just want to show that. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder off of this purple, beautiful trade right here, and then you can see how we bounced off of purple, right, broke above yellow, right, and then we also formed this strong green buying continuation, and that was exposed from at least 110, right? So you understood the buying was forming and the strong green buying was forming, and as well as that left shoulder, head, right shoulder, inverse head and shoulder off of purple right here, strong wicks right here, with good volume. You can see volume averages were higher, right, um, compared to the rest, right? Well, I don't know why it's like the coming up, yeah, but anyways, stronger volume, right, compared to here, right? um, so many indications, and then again, you could take the trade up till essentially right here, right, because you notice then we are falling, we're not in that strong green buying anymore, right? We're tapering essentially, right, with yellow. That should be at the top. I'll make that show you guys, yeah. So we notice the tapering, right? And then if you do want to short this again, you want to wait for confirmation. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder right here, which still hasn't formed, so you just call it a day essentially. But yeah, so you want to, especially in times of volatility, you want to wait for confirmations like this divergence that happened, right? um, and the small trade, well, it was 100% gainer for me, but yeah. So but you also in scenarios of this, you don't want to hold too long. The IV is probably going to cuss you, delta. um, so you just want to be quick in and out, especially during these times, right? There's so much uncertainty of how much delta and IV will hit, right? So, or there's not, but it's just too complicated. Well, I've never dealt with, so um, and I don't plan on dealing with this, so I really wouldn't hold such a long time, if that makes sense, especially if when there's such a big spread among contracts, right? Anyways, so and so out of the money as well, right? You have to realize that like there was out of money contracts that were worth um, yeah, so just have to manage that properly, and yeah, not put yourself in a place where you just get hit with delta and IV, and then you're just bleeding, right? Um, so and then also the tapering, right? Of course, you don't want to hold through the tapering, um, because that's gonna crush you as well, right? So yeah. Anyways, that's it for today. I have a meeting, so I have to pretty much cut this short. But uh, again, I want to go over what's gonna happen if we are headed up, like left shoulder head, right shoulder, right, and then 5 day move up, right shoulder up 5 day, then push up, right, close this cup, right. If we, that's more of a confirmation of a um, um, bounce, right. But if you are short, right, we need to see left shoulder, possible head tomorrow, right here, right, and then right shoulder here, and then right shoulder right here, and then test this level again, right, close this inverse cup again, um, then form a microstructure of a handle right here, right, left shoulder head, right shoulder right here, and keep pushing down from there, right, to the next level, which was, what I say, was around the 580, 550, 550, 5858, 560, right, or 466. I mean 466. All the, around, it would be around right here, right, that we would find support at majorly. So you have to see the 566, 466 level, right. We'll look out for this level. That's the target. If we form the structure right here, right? So we do have a pretty big move down still, so be patient, and even if we're headed up, wait for confirmations, right? Anyways, see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye bye.